Hello, everyone, and welcome. Dawn Polly here. I'm so glad you could join me. Mother's Day is right around the corner, so I wanted to share another Mother's Day card with you. I'm going to be using the Mom's Layered Flower stamp set again. I just love this stamp set because it's so versatile. I love how you can just use the outline of the flower and color it in with any type of medium that you want, or you can stamp it with ink and use the layered stamp set, which is what I'm going to be doing today. Plus, it has some really great sentiments on it. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is stamp my images with a black Copic friendly ink. I do stamp them a couple of times to get a good impression. And I'm going to stamp a bunch of these images out because I don't know how many I want to use yet. Plus, I'm going to be cutting them out with my brother's Scan and Cut. And when I do that, I like to create like a whole page of whatever I'm going to cut out. This saves me time and paper. I'm also filling in all of the spaces with the leaves as well. This will also give me a bunch to save for future projects. Once all of my images are stamped out, I'm going to add color to my flowers. I decided to use the layered stamps that come with the set rather than color them in. They are very easy to line up. Sometimes I find layered stamps a little tricky depending on how many layers there are, but this stamp is very easy to line up. I'm stamping my image with a very deep red color, and I do stamp it quite a few times because I want it to have very dark petals. I'm going to quickly color my leaves in. I'm not doing anything special, so I'm just going to quickly go through the two colors that I used, and that's it. I'm using my Ohuhu markers today, and I've got G260 and G270 that I'm using for the leaves. I just basically use some of the darker color towards the bottom of the leaves, and then I color with the lighter color just to kind of blend it in, and that's it. Next, I cut a piece of white cardstock to 3.5 by 5.5, and I kind of just laid my flowers out where I want them to go just to get an idea. And then I stamped the sentiment, Mother, I love you, with some black ink. Now I'm going to start to assemble my card. I don't know about anybody else, but I just love assembling the cards and watching them come to life. It's just so rewarding to me. Anyone else feel like this? I was just curious if it's just me. Anyway, I put foam tape on the back of the flowers and I'd adhere them on the card where I had them laid out. Then I put glue on the back of the leaves and I adhere them underneath all of the flowers. Now I do trim some of the leaves down to make them slide underneath the flowers a little bit easier, so don't be afraid to do that. And then I take a piece of craft foam and I adhere it to the back of the card front, and then I adhere the entire card front to an A2 size card base, and I make sure to attach it all the way to the right hand side, and I kind of leave a space about a little less, about 3/4 of an inch on the left hand side, because then I'm going to take this strip of black cardstock that is about not quite, a little bit bigger than 1/4 of an inch, and I'm going to adhere it onto the card front. I originally was going to put gems for the middle of the flowers, but then I decided to just color them in with Y070. And to finish off the card, I'm using my This Calls for Confetti Raven Pearls to accent my card with. I'm using this awesome lift and release tool, which has a pick on one end and wax on the other, and it makes it very easy to pick the pearls up with. And I'm just putting them randomly on the card, and then I'm going to adhere them down with some liquid glue. And that's going to complete my card for today. I think this card came out awesome, and it was super quick and easy to make, and I think any mom would be thrilled to receive it. I hope you enjoyed my card for today. I want to thank you for joining me on the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. I would love for you to leave a comment below and let me know what you think of the card. Be sure to subscribe to the Whimsy Stamps channel and their other social media platforms so you don't miss out on any upcoming releases and great inspirational videos. Also, check out their website for all their new releases. And as always, I want to thank you for spending your time with me, and I hope you have a wonderful day.